Climate change is impacting our lives in more ways than one. Now, what impact does it have on our food? A scientist who has spent decades studying the correlation between global warming and food has interesting observations to share. Cynthia Rosenzweig has said that the head of the Climate Impacts Group at NASA, the Goddard Institute for Space Studies, and she says food is fundamental to the efforts to tackle climate change, and global warming cannot be restrained without attention to greenhouse gas emissions from food systems. Her research includes some stark warnings about the potential effect that climate change will have on food. Now, how do food systems drive climate change? The research shows that food emissions are approximately 1/3 of the total human emissions. There will be no solution to the climate crisis if these factors are not taken into account. Food security for all depends on changing climate. So what are the climate impacts on food? High temperatures speed up the growing period of crops, hence it is detrimental to their healthy growth. There are extreme events that affect the critical growth stages. For instance, a heat wave during pollination in maize. Water is critical for food production, and climate change is already impacting the hydrological cycle in many agricultural areas. Warmer air holds more water vapor, which leads to increased drought and heavier downpours. What kind of changes are required to help cut emissions? Increasing carbon storage can help to fight climate change. The efficiency of crop production needs to be increased. Food loss and wastage needs to be reduced. Now, around 1/3 of all food produced is lost or wasted. If food is not wasted, there will be no need to grow as much food, and this will help to reduce greenhouse gas emissions from agricultural production.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.